Children, we were in page 77 of the lesson The Crow and the Peacock. Oh, how beautiful I look! He exclaimed. Who exclaimed? The peacock, yes. The peacock exclaimed that he is looking so beautiful by looking himself in a pool of water, looking himself in a pool of water. So he could see his own image in the pool of water and he exclaimed that he looked so beautiful. Okay, next, my tail looks like it is covered with precious gems. So it is so happy that, and it is also telling that how its tail looks like. Its tail, after getting colored, it looks like covered with precious gems. Gems means precious stones, like pearl, like diamond, okay, sapphire. So such kind of precious gems, precious stones. Okay, so the peacock felt so proud that he started dancing in joy. Peacock became very happy, excited, because he is looking so colorful, so beautiful. And especially its tail part looks like covered with precious gems. The crow has painted its body, especially the tail part, the feather part, so beautiful, so attractive. Peacock, my friend, said the crow, now it is time for you to paint my feathers. So when the peacock is dancing, excited, dancing with joy, so the crow said to the peacock, okay friend, yes, good, you are looking so beautiful, I know. Yes, but now it is time for you to paint my body. So it was an agreement initially made between these two. First, crow will paint the body of the peacock, and later peacock should paint the body of the crow. Okay, so the crow is asking peacock to paint his body. But the peacock didn't listen. See, the peacock is so proud, feeling so proud. Proud is a negative quality. Okay, so rather than proud, you can think it as pride. Pride means having a head weight. So I am looking so beautiful. I am looking so beautiful. So why should I listen to the crow now? And moreover, only I should look beautiful and nobody else should look as beautiful as me. That is the bad thought that came to the mind of the peacock now. He was proud of his colorful feathers. He didn't want anyone else to be as beautiful as himself. So now, if the peacock also paints the body of the crow beautifully, both would look equally beautiful. And this peacock will not get highlighted in the wedding party. So what he thought of a plan to avoid painting on the crow. So what is that plan? See here. Peacock said to the crow now, oh crow, said the peacock, we are in danger. Didn't you hear the eagle's cry? He will attack us and kill us. So actually nothing is happening there. Simply he is creating some new story now, a story within the story. Okay. Didn't you hear the eagle's cry? So the peacock is telling to the crow, oh crow, listen to that cry. Cry means screaming. A loud noise, a loud sound made by the eagle. Can't you hear the sound made by the eagle, cry made by the eagle? Eagle is so powerful compared to the peacock and the crow. Eagle would just attack and kill these both. Compared to eagle, these two both are weak. So eagle is stronger than the crow as well as the peacock. So the eagle would kill both of them, attack and kill both of them. So this is what is said by the peacock. So what they should do? We must run away from here, like that it is telling. Why should they run away? Actually there is no eagle at all. Simply peacock is creating this story, okay, to avoid painting on crow's body. So it's trying to create, it is trying to bring fear in the crow, and it is acting like, it is pretending like, they should run away from there. The peacock pretended to be in a hurry. Okay, he started running up and down. He started running up and down. In his hurry, he knocked all over the cans of paint. That means he is intentionally doing this. He is deliberately doing this. Okay, he is acting as if he is scared of the eagle, and when he is scared, he is trying to, run up and down, and by that way, he is knocking over all the cans of paint. Knocking means he is tilting, knocking, making that to fall down. Okay, one by one, he is trying to knock all the paint cans. At the end, only one can was left, and all other cans were knocked. Knock means hit. Knocking means hitting. Knocked, past tense of knock. So he hit all the cans and made them to fall. So all others were spilled into the pool of water. So except only one can, all other cans, they got hit by the peacock, and the paints which were in the cans, the paint got spilled into the pool of water. Getting, children? So the peacock is doing this deliberately, mainly to avoid painting on the crow's body, to avoid making crow equally beautiful as himself. So, to see the crow's reaction. I didn't hear any cry. Crow is telling this. I didn't hear any cry. Friend, you are telling that you are hearing the cry of the eagle, but I am not hearing anything. So, suddenly peacock changed his version now. He is telling, then there is no danger. Peacock is telling, see how beautifully he is acting. There is no danger, said the peacock. Why is suddenly changing his version, and why is suddenly telling there is no danger? Because he has finished his task of spilling the paint cans. Right, knocking the paint cans. He has already done it. So he is coming back to normalcy. He has stopped now from acting now. Then there is no danger, said the peacock. Come here, I will paint you. This is again acting only, because he has already spilled all the colors. Now nothing is left except only one can. Okay, so he is telling, come, I will paint your body now. Then if there is no danger, then I will paint your body. But the paint has all been spilled. The crow pointed out. Okay, this innocent crow, he is telling with with pain. He is telling, but friend, all the paint cans have been spilled. Okay, all the paints have been spilled. Okay, what shall we do now? We don't have paints at all. What shall we do now? Peacock said for this, there is one can left. There is one can left. There is one can, and we will use that can. I will use that can to paint your body. Come, I will do it with just that can itself. Come here, and I will paint you with it. And he is acting like they are in hurry. We must hurry. We must hurry. Hurry means we must be quick. It's almost time for the wedding. Come, I will paint you with that one single can alone. See now. So the peacock finished painting the body of the crow. But later, when the crow went to the pool of water to look into his image in that, only then he came to know that the only one can which was left was having black color in it. When the peacock had finished, the crow went to look at himself in the pool of water. As soon as he saw how black he looked, he began to cry. He became very sad as well as angry at peacock, because later he realized that the peacock has done all this acting and all that mainly to cheat the crow. He could hardly say any word. He is so sad, he could not speak anything. He could only scream. Scream means shout, make loud noise. He could only scream, cow, cow, at the proud peacock. He's not getting any words also to speak because he is in such a sad condition. So he's trying to speak, but he's not getting words. He's only getting sound of cow, cow, cow. Getting children? See how smart these Chinese people are. They are relating the sound, the bad sound made by the crows, okay, to they have cooked up. Based on that, they have cooked up this story so nicely. Ever since crows have been black, last paragraph. Ever since crows have been black. Ever since means since then. Since then, crows have been black. The cries have been harsh, so the color remained on them permanently. That is the meaning. Their cries have been harsh. Their cries means the sound they produce have been harsh. Harsh means horrible to hear, very bad. Horrible to hear, such a bad sound they create. Peacocks have been beautiful. Since this incident happened long ago, since then, okay, peacocks have been very beautiful. And their feathers have been in rainbow colors. So, this is all cooked up story, but see how beautifully they have created this story to relate the ugliness of the crow and beauty of the peacock and the harsh sound of the crow as well. Getting children? So this was a folk story from China, but it is relevant throughout the world. Okay, so this is the end of this story. We have read the lesson and we have understood the meaning of the lesson. In the next video, we will learn about the exercise part as well. Thank you so much.